Chumlee faces prison. He was arrested in March after police raided his home and found 12 guns along with some marijuana.
It was shocking news for Pawn Stars fans when rumors started spreading that Austin Lee Russell, better known as Chumlee, had been sentenced to life in prison. Chumlee, famous for his easygoing personality and funny moments on the show, suddenly found himself in serious legal trouble, something no one expected. For years, Pawn Stars entertained audiences by showing the fascinating world of pawn dealing, rare artifacts, tough negotiations, and the daily drama inside Rick Harrison's famous Las Vegas pawn shop. But now, Chumlee's flourishing TV career has taken a dark and unexpected turn. But what exactly did he do to deserve such a severe punishment? Stay with us as we delve into what led to a drastic turn in Chumlee's life and the details of this shocking case. Austin Chumlee Russell, a well-known American businessman and TV personality, was born on September 8, 1982, in Henderson, Nevada. He got his nickname at the age of 12 when a friend's dad said his face resembled a walrus character from the cartoon Tennessee Tuxedo. The name stuck, and he has been known as Chumlee ever since. As a kid, he became best friends with Corey Harrison. Corey's father, Rick, and grandfather, Richard, opened the pawn shop in 1989, which eventually became the setting for Pawn Stars. Chumlee began working at the gold and silver pawn shop at 21. After 5 years there, filming for Pawn Stars started in July 2009. His responsibilities at the shop include working behind the counter, testing items, loading merchandise, and writing tickets for customer purchases. Unfortunately, his father passed away from pancreatic cancer just 2 weeks before Pawn Stars first aired. Pawn Stars began airing on the History Channel thanks to the company Left Field Pictures. They decided the show should take place in Las Vegas, Nevada, at the family-owned world-famous gold and silver pawn shop. The shop was open all day and night. The show premise is simple. It follows the employer and employees of the pawn shop as they do their daily work at the shop, where they buy, sell, and evaluate interesting items people bring in. Pawn Stars became very popular. It was the most watched show on the History Channel and the second most popular reality show on TV, right after Jersey Shore. On the show, Chumlee is portrayed as the comic relief and is often teased for not being very bright. However, he has demonstrated expertise in pinball machines, impressing Corey in one episode. Chumlee soon became the most popular cast member and a fan favorite of Pawn Stars. Thanks to the show's success, he started his own company to sell novelty items he designed and to manage his public appearances. By 2010, he was able to sell half of his company to Rick Harrison for nearly $160,000, so the pawn shop could better handle merchandise orders. His products were able to sell more than those of other cast members because of his popularity. But Chumlee has always been a hard worker. He shared that he initially worked as the assistant manager at McDonald's when Rick decided to buy a Quiznos. Chumlee was asked to run it and did so while also starting to work at the pawn shop. He worked hard, doing both jobs for 135 days without a day off. Eventually, he transitioned to working full-time at the shop just as the show started gaining popularity, and the rest is history. Rick was very happy with the success of the show and how much fans enjoyed watching him. Because of the show's popularity, he, Corey, and Chumlee even played themselves in an episode of iCarly called I Lost My Head in Vegas. In the episode, they interact with the main characters as part of a storyline involving a lost item, adding a fun crossover moment for fans of both shows. Chumlee is known for being funny on the show. He likes to joke around and often teases Rick, which makes the show entertaining. Their friendship feels real and natural, so people enjoy watching them. It seems like they are just being themselves. Rick has also said that he and Chumlee have been working together for nearly 20 years, and their bond is very strong, almost like family. His playful personality contrasts with Rick's serious attitude, which makes their interactions fun to watch. Fans love the friendship and humor between Chumlee and Rick, which is a big part of why Pawn Stars is so popular. Chumlee has bought and sold many items on the show. Some were great deals, while others weren't so good. Talking about good things, Chumlee's life had faced its share of not-so-good experiences, mainly a result of the choices he made to be honest. In 2016, he was arrested after police searched his apartment as part of a sexual assault investigation. Although he was not charged with sexual assault, the search led to unexpected discoveries. Authorities found a stash of drugs like crystal meth, marijuana, Xanax, and methamphetamine. Evidence of possible cocaine use was also found along with multiple firearms. Several of the weapons were unregistered, raising further legal concerns. Chumlee was arrested but released on bond the following day and scheduled to appear in court days later. He was faced with almost 20 felony charges, including drug and weapons offenses. His lawyer, David Chesnoff, confirmed that Chumlee pleaded guilty to unlawful firearm possession, which was a felony, and attempted drug possession grouped under gross misdemeanor as part of a plea deal requiring 3 years of probation and counseling. He faced charges related to drug possession and illegal firearm ownership, which ultimately led to legal consequences separate from the initial investigation. Some of the guns weren't registered, so he had to give them up. He was told to stay out of trouble, and he served his sentence without much media attention. This is why rumors started to go around about life sentences and death hoaxes. All through it, Chumlee managed to stay clean, and his charges were reduced to misdemeanors, which stayed on his record. Chumlee hit a low point when he broke the law, shocking many who saw him as the fun-loving mascot of Pawn Stars.
The arrest report for Pawn Stars Chumlee has just been released.
In reality, he had a much edgier side that few expected. His legal troubles revealed a different aspect of his personality, and the surprises didn't stop there. Rick's mom even sued him, adding another layer of controversy to his situation. Chumlee may still have a rebellious streak, but for now, he's staying out of trouble. While there's always a chance of something happening behind the scenes, it seems more likely that he's learned his lesson. He has plenty to look forward to, as long as he stays on the right path. Another controversy was certain to earn him a cancellation, and even the most loyal Pawn Stars fans wouldn't look his way then. Despite his legal troubles, Chumlee remains a key figure on Pawn Stars and successfully launched a popular candy store. His ventures now extend beyond the pawn shop to include collectibles and the candy business, demonstrating his ability to manage multiple enterprises. In June 2017, Chumlee expanded his entrepreneurial ventures by opening Chumlee's Candy on the Boulevard, a nostalgic candy store located in Las Vegas.
Smart business people. In fact, he's opening his own candy store in downtown Las Vegas.
The shop offers a diverse selection of classic and unique sweets, including vintage favorites like Abba-Zaba and Pez, as well as a variety of Jones sodas. Additionally, the store sells souvenir keychains and exclusive merchandise, such as autographed bobbleheads. Situated adjacent to the gold and silver pawn shop, the store has become a popular destination for visitors. Customers have praised the shop for its variety of sweets and the opportunity to meet Chumlee in person. The store maintains an active presence on social media, regularly updating followers about new products and events. Overall, Chumlee's Candy on the Boulevard has established itself as a successful venture, delighting customers with its nostalgic offerings and unique merchandise. Chumlee frequently shares updates on Instagram, offering glimpses into his businesses and personal life. As a key figure in the pawn shop, collectibles, and candy industries, he continues to explore various ventures. Time and again, he proves his ability to manage diverse projects while enjoying life to the fullest. To enjoy life to the fullest, Chumlee decided to make some difficult changes. He decided to tackle his weight head-on. One reason he decided to lose weight was because of support from his girlfriend. But he also wanted to take better care of his health. As mentioned earlier, his father passed away from pancreatic cancer at age 54, just 2 weeks before Pawn Stars first aired. This made Chumlee realize how important it was to stay healthy. Chumlee started following a healthy lifestyle by eating his vegetables, avoiding red meat, and skipping junk food. He was starting his mornings with a smoothie, maintaining a balanced diet, and exercising 6 days a week. He continually changed his diet and exercise routine to lose weight, and he focused on eating better and working out regularly. He lost over 75 pounds and has managed to keep the weight off. His transformation has inspired many fans who have followed his journey. Losing weight helped him feel better physically and mentally. His decision was not just about looking different, but also about living a longer, healthier life, and it has helped him thus far. Everything was working out pretty well for him, and he was living a very comfortable life until he decided it wasn't enough. And again, his weight was the major cause of concern for him. He decided to undergo a dramatic transformation that would significantly improve his mobility and overall quality of life. So he decided to undergo surgery. Chumlee specifically chose gastric bypass surgery. Before opting for the operation, everyone knew he had previously lost weight through traditional methods like diet and exercise, but eventually regained some pounds. Rather than continuing the cycle of weight fluctuations, he made the decision to pursue bariatric surgery for a more lasting solution. After undergoing surgery, he shed an impressive 160 pounds. Truth be told, many reality TV stars have turned to weight loss surgery, including 90 Day Fiancé's Angela Deem and 1,000-pound sisters Tammy Slayton, who lost 420 pounds after her procedure. With his significant weight loss, Chumlee could enjoy activities that were once beyond his reach. For instance, he was finally able to ride a hovercraft after falling below the manufacturer's weight limit, something that had been impossible for him before. While his dramatic transformation following gastric bypass surgery became evident in 2021, his weight loss remains a defining part of his journey. Shedding over 150 pounds not only improved his health, but also expanded his opportunities, giving him a new outlook on life. As of 2024, Chumlee's Candy on the Boulevard continues to operate, offering a variety of nostalgic and novelty sweets. The store has received positive reviews for its assortment of classic candies and unique merchandise. However, the store's official Instagram account has not seen new posts since October 7 of the previous year. In his last post, Chumlee mourned the passing of his beloved dog, Forrest, revealing a softer side to his persona. In December, Chumlee made a personal appearance at the candy shop, engaging with fans and customers. He even used the store's Facebook page to announce the visit, inviting fans to meet him in person. However, since that December 2023 post, there has been no new activity on the Facebook page. Despite the lack of recent social media updates, the candy store remains operational, continuing to attract visitors seeking a sweet experience in Las Vegas. Chumlee remains active on social media, frequently sharing updates about his business ventures and personal life on Instagram. As a well-known figure in the pawn shop, collectibles, and candy industries, he has successfully expanded his brand beyond Pawn Stars. His entrepreneurial efforts, including Chumlee's Candy on the Boulevard, have solidified his presence in multiple markets. In addition to his business pursuits, Chumlee often interacts with fans online and in person, occasionally making appearances at his candy store. Despite facing legal troubles in the past, he has managed to rebuild his career and maintain a loyal following. While his store's social media activity has slowed, through television, business ventures, or social media, Chumlee continues to thrive and embrace new opportunities. And one of those opportunities came in form of Pawn Stars Do America. This was a spin-off of the hit series Pawn Stars, taking Chumlee and his fellow cast members on a nationwide journey to discover unique and historic treasures. The show highlights fascinating finds, including rock and roll memorabilia like Van Morrison's autograph, vintage neon signs, and rare comic books. Chumlee was spotted in Detroit, reportedly filming an episode of the show. According to Michigan Live, the Detroit episode aired on April 3, 2024, reaffirming Chumlee's role as a key member of the Pawn Stars franchise. Unlike the original series, which is set in their Las Vegas pawn shop, Pawn Stars Do America brought the team on the road. Instead of waiting for sellers to come to them, they traveled across the U.S., meeting collectors, consulting experts, and negotiating deals on site. This new format transforms the buying and selling experience into an exciting cross-country treasure hunt. Each stop brought new opportunities to uncover rare and valuable items, making the show a thrilling adventure for fans of collectibles and history. Chumlee continued to play an integral part of the original Pawn Stars series as well. After his scandals, Chumlee maintained a low profile on social media, making it difficult to track his activities for some time. Additionally, Chumlee's personal Instagram account has remained inactive, leaving some unanswered questions about his current ventures. Those questions were soon answered when he announced his own video game. One thing we do know is that Chumlee is ecstatic to have his own video game. The game is called Chumlee's Adventure: The Quest for Pinky. In an interview with Looper, he shared his excitement about the project, reminiscing about his love for classic Nintendo games. "I don't play games as much as I used to, very rarely these days, but I still play a little. Growing up on Nintendo was really cool," Chumlee said. "The game has an old-school kung fu-style Nintendo vibe, which I loved as a kid. I thought it would be a fun idea to create a homebrew video game because they've become pretty popular. There are collectors who love these types of games, so I teamed up with some people and made a really awesome one." These type of games are independently developed titles designed for older gaming consoles, often released in limited physical editions. Chumlee's Adventure: The Quest for Pinky falls into this niche market, appealing to retro gaming enthusiasts and collectors alike. In the game, players guide Chumlee on a quest to rescue his beloved dog, Pinky, navigating classic side-scrolling action reminiscent of older-era platformers. Along the way, they encounter obstacles, enemies, and hidden surprises. Chumlee hinted at a special challenge for dedicated gamers. "If you can beat the game without getting hit, you'll unlock some cool hidden content." The game has received positive attention from both Pawn Stars fans and retro gaming collectors, offering a nostalgic throwback to the golden age of gaming while celebrating Chumlee's fun-loving personality. That fun-loving personality showed up again to the delight of fans. On his Chumlee_collects Instagram, the Pawn Stars star shared an exciting update from San Diego Comic-Con 2024. Rocking a vibrant, graffiti-inspired bathrobe reminiscent of Keith Haring's iconic 80s artwork, Chumlee looked relaxed and stylish. His noticeably slimmer frame suggests he has successfully maintained his weight loss following surgery. In his post, Chumlee sipped coffee from a Japanese-themed mug featuring cat and mountain illustrations while proudly displaying his latest Pokémon card finds, a longtime passion of his. Reflecting on his experience at the convention, he wrote, "San Diego Comic-Con 2024 was amazing. Met some awesome people that I've looked up to for many years and made stronger bonds with people I have met more recently. All in all, it was a great time. I hope to see you guys at the next con. Now it's time to get back to the week and open up some Pokémon cards. #Chumlee, #Pokémon, #Chumlee collects, #Pawn Stars." The convention was a major event, even featuring a surprise appearance by Robert Downey Jr., which thrilled Marvel fans. At Comic-Con, Chumlee had the opportunity to meet some of his other heroes. In a post on Chumlee_collects, he shared a photo alongside 3 major figures in the world of comics and collectibles: Todd McFarlane, Mitsuhiro Arita, and Stan Sakai. For Chumlee, this was a dream come true, as he got to meet and connect with some of the most respected names in the comic and collectible world. After returning from California, Chumlee shared more of his collectibles, including a deluxe desktop set with adorable Pokémon figures. Relaxing at home in slippers, he seemed completely at ease. Fans loved his update, with one even suggesting, "Chum's voice is so soothing, we should get an audiobook from him." It's clear that Chumlee's enthusiasm for collecting and connecting with fans remains as strong as ever. It's refreshing to see Chumlee embracing a more wholesome and fulfilling lifestyle. He appears to have left his legal troubles in the past, focusing instead on life's simple pleasures. Chumlee, who has spent much of his life in the public eye, has undergone a remarkable transformation. Once entangled in legal troubles, he has since embraced a more laid-back and fulfilling lifestyle, focusing on his hobbies and building meaningful connections. Though not entirely a mystery, Chumlee has been relatively quiet in recent years. However, details about his Pawn Stars journey and impressive fitness transformation remain well known. Despite his inactivity on his main Instagram account, he has retained a loyal following of over 800,000 fans. If he chooses to post more, his audience will no doubt be eager to engage. Clearly, there's something about Chumlee that continues to capture people's interest. His mix of lightheartedness and depth makes him a uniquely compelling figure. Chumlee's journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. From a young pawn shop employee to a reality TV star, entrepreneur, and collector, he has navigated the highs and lows of fame with resilience. His transformation, both physically and personally, demonstrates his ability to adapt and evolve, proving that setbacks don't have to define a person's future. Despite past controversies, Chumlee remains a beloved figure in pop culture. His ability to connect with fans and make them feel good about meeting him show that he's still one of the most loved stars in reality TV. With the Comic-Con appearance, it is obvious he still enjoys being in the spotlight, but now on his own terms. As Pawn Stars do, America continues to bring him new adventures, and as he explores various business ventures, one thing is certain: Chumlee is far from fading into obscurity. With a renewed focus on health, hobbies, and meaningful connections, his story is still being written,